hobbyist here with no Andy. She's in the room, but she's very, very quiet.
Hi.
This is episode number 16 of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my! King Griffey Jr., Dennis Eckersley, Gary Carter, and the rest here on season 6. Alright, like I said before, this is episode number 16 of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my, season 6. And if this is your first time here, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the lower right hand pack of each of these boxes, and we're going to find a winner. And then we're going to pit all the packs against each other, and we're going to find a gold, silver, and bronze, and an honor mention, because that's how we do things here. So let's get in here really quick and get all these packs out. How shall we? Let's. Here we go. We're going to start off, actually we're going to end with the Upper Deck. The 1989 Upper Deck pack, which has not produced a King Griffey Jr. yet, which is very, very not good, because this box was really expensive and has not really gave us anything yet. That's kind of sad. Next is our 1989 Fleer pack. So episode number 16 means we're ending a layer. So this is our fourth layer. The ending of the fourth layer. It's backwards. So we have gotten a King Griffey Jr. out of the 89 Fleer, but that means this was a half box, so there is actually a chance for another one. So that would be awesome if that would happen. And 1989 Fleer. And then we get our Ultra Pack, our gold bricked Ultra Pack. This has been pre-opened because they're bricked, and I've been de-bricking, and it looks like I got rid of all the snow in this one, so that is good. Don't like the snow on the cards. Closing the door because Andy left it open when she left because she didn't want to be in here with me. And there's probably going to be a timer go off too because she's doing homework and she's got to read for 20 minutes. Alright. This is our pack of 1989 Bowman, and it has been frozen, so we can get this gum off here really quick. So let's go ahead and open this pack, which opened really easy. I don't know if that was because of the been searched or because it's so cold, but we're gonna get this pack. Oh yeah, look at that coming. Almost all of it came off with one crunch there. Not very crunchy gum though. All right. Walt Terrell was the gum card, and I think Walt Terrell was on the Detroit Tigers. Let's see. No, not this Walt Terrell. This Walt Terrell is on the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Stimmer's Hits. Oh, and another Halls build. Try to get that gum down. Here we go. Now let's find out who our commercial card is. Our commercial card is a Yogi Berra, which means it's not over until it's over. We got 2 more episodes this season after this one, and then we're going to take a hiatus and we're going to do some other stuff. And it's almost time for the Christmas Advent Calendar series too. Todd Benzinger for the Reds. Shout out to the gum. Shout out to Aaron over at Faith Family and Sports, and Shannon over at Back to the Cardboard, as well as Robert Pop Springs, because they are all Reds fans. We got a King Griffey Jr., but it's a King Griffey Jr. and his dad is actually a King Griffey card. I'm going to shout out the Mariners since King Griffey Jr. is on here. Shout out to the Mariners, Cash and Dad, and Vintage Dave T, and Flying Dutchman cards for the Mariners because that's their favorite team. I don't know who you are, so Brian Harvey on the Angels. Shout out to TCB for the Angels. GCB's favorite team is the Angels. Steve Lake for the Phillies. Alexa, end timer. For the Phillies, shout out to the dad who got the ball for the son who was stolen by the Karen Philly. Phillies Karen. Oh, we got a Jim Abbott rookie card. That's pretty awesome. And a Jose Canseco for the A's. Shout out to Rocky over at Rad Dad Where's B Dog. Got the Orioles. I don't know who that is for the Orioles. Jose Bautista. Bautista. Jose Bautista for the Orioles. We shout out to August 2000. And shout out to Shane over at Oddball Cards because his favorite team was the Orioles for a while. Got Jim Gatner for the Brewers. Shout out to Steve Rademacher for the Brewers. And then we got Gary Carter. Shout out to Carter's kids. And all the Mets fans. Joe Mansman, Petey Mama Gaming, Mets Rule, Joe Mansman, all those Mets fans. I probably already said Joe Mansman, but oh well. Doug Dravick for the Pirates. Shout out to Zach's Collections for the Pirates. Craig Lefitters for the Giants. Shout out to Goody G. And Swing Away Sports Cards for the Giants. Who is going to be in the battle here? Let's take Greg Lefitters. And then we're going to do Gary Carter. Let's do Jim Gantner. We might as well. And a Jose Canseco. And we'll do a King Griffey too while we're at it. King Griffey Sr. Just to see what happens here. Greg Lefitters is a pitcher. Gary Carter hit 242. Jim Gantner hit 276. How many at-bats? Enough at-bats. Jose Canseco hit 307 with enough at-bats. And King Griffey hit 255. So the question comes down to, am I going to give it to a Hall of Famer, more than likely, or am I going to give it to Jose Canseco? I don't think Gary Carter's up here a lot. 42 homers for Jose Canseco with 307. So technically he did win the battle, because I don't think anybody had over 40 homers. I think this is his 40-40 season, if I remember right. And we got Gary Carter, who probably never took PEDs. So, who are we going to have win? You know what? I'm going with Gary Carter. Executive decision, Gary Carter, to give the Mets a win today. There we go. Gary Carter, I think Jose Canseco has won that one before. But, give it to Gary Carter today. It might be a day of executive decisions throughout the board. I don't know. Let's get into our Gold Brick Ultra Pack and see what executive decisions we can do here. We're starting off with Norm Charlton on the Mariners. I'm used to seeing him on the Reds, not the Mariners. Keith Miller for the Royals. Shout out to NW Stain for the Royals. Carlos Baerga on the tick list. Oh, there is snow. Look at there. There's snow. Carlos Garcia on the Pirates. Alex Arias on the Fish. There's no. I must have accidentally not turned this one over. And there's a Joe Orsulak on the Mets. Lonnie Smith on the Pirates. Dave Magnan on the Fish. You know what? I'm going to shout out Bobby Cannavaro for the fish, because that's a Florida team, and she lives in Florida, and I don't get to shout her out much here on this series. Jeremy Hernandez, she is a Rays fan, but she lives in Florida. For the Padres, another Padre, Tim Morrell. Another Norm Charlton in the same pack? It is a Norm, two Norm Charlton in the same pack. Jose Lind for the Royals. Is this a double pack? Or did it just start back there? I don't know. Pat Gomez for the Padres and a Scott Sanderson for the Padres. Okay. Man, not much in this one. Jose Lind. Let's just look for the highest average. 255. Norm Charlton. Norm Charlton being in this. 284 for Keith Miller. Checklist. Nope. Carlos Garcia, you're out. Eric Reyes. Didn't have enough bats. Joe Orsulak had very few at bats. Lonnie Smith didn't have many at bats at all either. 321 for Dave Magadan. We'll put Dave Magadan up here. And Jeremy Hernandez and Tim Morrell. Okay, so who wins here? This is our first battle of the series, or the episode today, because we did an executive decision earlier. Okay, so Joe Orsulak looks like he has the average at 289 home runs, 4 and 3. So it is between Joe Orsulak and Keith Miller. Least strikeouts win, and that is Joe Orsulak. Joe, another Met. Is it a Mets day? So Joe Orsulak got the batters. What about the pitchers? You got Norm Charlton, 299, 299. Oh, that's because it's the same person. It's a double. Awesome. 417 and 333. So Norm Charlton won the average. And wins 4 saves. He got saves, doesn't he? 26. So wins minus losses. So divided by 2, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. So 17. Oh, where is no saves? So he's out. Joe Orsulak might still be in. Hold on. And 12 wins, 0 saves. So it was 13 plus 4. So yeah, 17. So Norm Charlton wins. So now we're going to put Norm Charlton up against Joe Orsulak. And he had doubles and triples 21. And he had, what was it, 13 plus 17. So Joe Orsulak takes the pack. Does he take the Gary Carters? No, the Gary Carter is an executive decision. So he stays up there. And Joe Orsulak takes second. Is it going to be an all Mets podium today? That would make Joe Mansman happy. That would make Joe Mansman happy, wouldn't it? All right, here we go. Our 89 Fleer pack. The only way Gary Carter is getting out of gold is with a Ken Griffey Jr. or a Randy Johnson out of this one. Randy Johnson rookie card. Let's see what we get out of here. We got a Los Angeles Dodgers team history and a Dodgers shout out to the GOAT Brandon Jensen, who just had his 500 subscriber giveaway or video giveaway. And speaking of giveaways, I gotta do a 750 soon, eventually. before I hit 1,000. So hopefully it will hit before I hit 1,000. I don't know. Expos. Shout out to John over at Firestarter Breaks for the Expos because they became the Nationals, and we've already done the Mariners and the Athletics. We're going to start out with Scott Terry own the Cardinals. Shout out to Parker Car Breaks, and shout out to Ryan. Mike Greenwell on the Red Sox. Shout out to Dave Durango and Stash for the Red Sox. Bobby Thickpen for the White Sox. Shout out to Epiphany Car Collector, S.A. Hunteville, and Mike, Big Mike over at Sports Cars 959. Joe Hesketh. Oh, nope, got a car behind him. Bo Diaz for the Reds. Now Joe Hesketh for the Expos. Mike Jackson, I knew that wasn't King Griffey Jr. because I know who the car before King Griffey Jr. is. Mike Jackson's for the Mariners. Robbie Thompson for the Giants. Hey, it's Mike Heath. Mike Heath, it might be an executive decision. Mike Heath for the Tigers. Shout out to Mike Heath. And we're going to shout out Last Routes Baseball and Sticks G and the late Lisa Z for the Tigers because that is their favorite teams. Tim Belcher for the Dodgers. Jay Teebs for the Orioles. Nolan Ryan. Well, that might be a card that can defeat Gary Carter, maybe. Nolan Ryan on the Astros. Shout out to Sean the Jedi Master and Rad over at Rad Dad. And where's B-Dog? Dave Henderson on the A's. Mike Brumley for the Padres. Scott Nelson for the Yankees. Shout out to Magnus, Boomslang, and Hedgehog, and Magini, and all those Yankees fans, and Lance Parrish on the Phillies. Are we going to do a battle with Nolan Ryan? Is there any sense in doing a battle with Nolan Ryan? I don't know. Lance Parrish, Dave Henderson, do Tim Belcher, Mike Heath. I don't know if Mike Heath will be. Joe Hesketh. And let's put Mike Greenwell in there too. Okay. Come on, gotta have Michael Jackson in the thing. No Michael Jackson, sorry. Sorry, Michael Jackson. 325 for Mike Greenwell, so that's not bad. Enough at bats. And Joe Hesketh is going to be in that battle. Mike Heath, 247. Sorry, Mike Heath. 291, he's going to be in that battle. 304 for Dave Henderson. And enough at bats. And 215. So Lance Parrish and Mike Heath, sorry Mike Heath, are out. Well, maybe not. What's home runs for Mike Heath? 5, 24, 22. So it is between Dave Henderson and Mike Greenwell. Who has the least strikeouts? Least strikeouts go to Mike Greenwell. So Mike Greenwell takes it for the batters. Pitchers. 352 for Nolan. 285 for Joe Hesketh. Innings pitched 72. Innings pitched 220. Is he a saves person? He is a saves person. We'll get that in a minute. And 282 for Tim Belcher. So Tim Belcher has it there for the ERA. Let's see, the wins 12. Wins 12. Ooh. So they're tied for the wins. Most strikeouts wins. 228. No Ryan hasn't officially won anything yet. Strikeouts 228, 152. So Nolan Ryan is now it's 1-1. Now let's do walks. Least walks wins 87, 51. Tim Belcher got Nolan Ryan. But since today is an executive decision today. Today, we give it to Nolan in the pitcher. So wins, complete games. Wait, we forgot shutouts. There's no shutouts on this one. It's 4 complete games. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 12 is 20. Doubles and trippers. Wow. Mike Greenwell would have got Nolan Ryan too. So it's going to be a double. Would have Mike Greenwell gotten Tim Belcher too? He has saves. Oh, that changes things. Saves didn't count because 6 divided by 4 is not 1. Alright, so would he have gotten him wins, complete games? He had 4 complete games and wins and saves. He had all kinds of stuff, didn't he? 8, that's 20, so he was the same as Nolan. So Mike Greenwell would have beat them both, but you know, it's going to Nolan Ryan today. And will he knock off Gary Carter? I don't know. He's doing all kinds of executive decisions today. Doubles and triples. 16, 18. Technically he would have won. But let's see if he takes Joe Orsolak. Or am I going to have to executive decision him into second place? I don't know. Probably. Alright, doubles and triples for Joe Orsolak. Doubles 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 12, 20, 20. Yes, Joe Orsolak technically would have won, but they're both at the end of their careers this year. So, seniors win. It's seniors not. It's seniors not. Well, actually, it's morning because these come out early in the morning. So here we go. We gotta hurry because we're running out of battery. With our 1989 Upper Deck pack, trying to get the King Griffey Jr. Right now we got all seniors, all the players in the twilight of their careers on the podium, except for Joe Orsolak. We're going to start out with another great player. Barry Bonds. I think I actually need that card. We got Johnny Padres. Michael Jackson again. We need a Cubby. We haven't had a Cubby yet. Brian Harper, not Bryce Harper, for the Twins. Shout out to Julie Farnham for the Twins. We got Eric Hansen for the Mariners. And that, I know what Andy, yeah, Andy Van Slyke in our lithograph. And Dwight Evans on the Red Sox. Leon Durham. Dave Spaghetti. The Reds, Dave Spaghetti. And there's the Pirates. And the Bravies. Bravies again. I think I got both of those though. I'm not entirely sure. Dave Spaghetti. Not a King Griffey Jr. Dave Spaghetti and Jerry Roaster on the Braves. Shout out to Cuz, Zach, Adam, Josh, all those Braves fans out there. So many Braves fans. Like, oh, good, we got a Cubby too. Right after that, we got a Cubby. We got Mike Harkey for the Cubbies. Shout out to David M. Craig B. Craig B is in the middle of Ryan Sandberg September, so go check him out. He's already got a rookie card from Ryan Sandberg. Go check it out. Who does he? Mighty Ice, Papa Bear, Doug and Don't Talk to Robots. Lots of Cubbies fans out there. So there we go for the Cubbies. Good. Nick Asaski for the Red Sox. And then we got Kirk Gibson, the home run in the '88 World Series. Shout out to my friend Jason, because his favorite player was Kirk Gibson when we were kids. Willie Wilson and Wally Backman. Alright, so who is going to go in the fight on this one? Joe Haskins, get back in here where you belong, okay? Who is going to be... no, it does not. Dave Spaghetti, Dwight Evans, and Barry Bonds. That's going to be the battle here. Well, we're down to 2 bars on our thing here. We're going to have to hurry. 293 for Dwight Evans. He's the pitcher. Dave Spaghetti is. And 283 for Barry Bonds. So Dwight Evans takes it 1-0. Home runs 21. Home runs 24. Barry Bonds barely squeaked past him. And then we've got least strikeouts win. 99 for Dwight Evans. And 82 for Barry Bonds. So Barry Bonds squeaks out a win over that pack. Does he beat the pitcher? Wins. Complete games. And that's it. So he got 5. Doubles and triples, 35. So yep, Barry Bonds takes this pack. Is he gonna take Joe Ursulak? Is he? Probably. I don't know, he got the 283 to 289, so Joe Ursulak has got the average, but the home runs he only has 4, and Barry Bonds has 24. Strikeouts was 82. Did I look at the wrong thing? Strikeouts is 34, so Joe Ursulak does take that one. But I need to look at Dwight Evans, because I think I looked at the wrong number for strikeouts. No, I didn't. Alright, so Joe Ursulak does retain the bronze rating. Awesome. Alright, that's our standings for the week. As executive decisions they were, many of them today. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Oh wait, gotta do the recount. I almost forgot again. We got Barry Bonds as our honorable mention today. Joe Ursulak in the silver. The only ones who actually beat somebody today was Joe Ursulak. We've got Nolan Ryan in the silver and Gary Carter in the gold, because I don't think Gary Carter's ever been in gold, but y'all can prove me wrong because y'all have before. Alright, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you so very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's down below. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and or a comment to let me know how you liked or disliked this video. Check out the comments, because everybody in the comments is cool. You might even find some of the channels that I've shouted out here today. Once again, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Roll those beautiful bean credits. Steve.
Wubba lubba dub dub!